Speaking to Louisiana State Senator Neil Reiser. Senator Reiser, first of all, welcome back to NRA News. Second of all, congratulations on the amendment passing, a constitutional amendment passed in Louisiana that
Correct.
stated here, according to the article I'm looking from the Advocate, will give the state the strongest gun laws in the nation. Tell us how that's going to work, sir.
We started back in session, and it required two-thirds votes of both chambers before it went to the vote of the people. And last night, with the vote of the people, with 9 amendments on the ballot, it received the highest number of votes at 74%. And we declared here in Louisiana, which is historical, we declared that the right of each citizen, the right to keep and bear arms, is a fundamental right. And any restriction upon that is subject to strict scrutiny, which all fundamental rights are subject to. That's the highest level of protection given by law against any fundamental right. So Louisiana set history last night, and it's a fundamental right to us. And we sent a clear signal that the right to keep and bear arms in Louisiana is a fundamental right.
Excellent. It was Amendment 2, and we've spoken to you about this before.
It was.
NRA supported this as well, and we've talked to you before, like I said, and NRA's been working with you on this. Tell me,
Sure.
sir, why, for people listening around the country, one of the terms used is strict scrutiny about the Second Amendment. It really just enforces and puts in bedrock the Second Amendment protections. Why, in your opinion, was it important that you move this legislation forward, and why was it important that it passed?
We saw it demonstrated in some cases, one of them being in Chicago versus McDonald, where Chicago said that Mr. McDonald, they passed a law saying that he couldn't possess a firearm in his own home. And that went to the U.S. Supreme Court. U.S. Supreme Court ruled upon that and said that yes, you can, that law was not constitutional. So why we see the need and the reason for this legislation? We saw that happen. We see what's going on with the UN, the way they're trying to restrict arms. And we saw last night that Governor Romney was not elected to President of the United States. And I really fear the future of what President Obama will do to our gun rights. And with his ability to maybe appoint another Supreme Court justice or maybe two, we have right to be concerned about our Second Amendment rights.
Absolutely. Speaking with State Senator Neil Reiser, Republican from Louisiana. Sir, there's an opponent of this, Representative Terry Landry, who said, quote, "I just think this puts us on a real slippery slope." How do you respond to that?
The Second Amendment is what's kept this nation free, and that's what will continue to keep this nation free. And I don't consider that a slippery slope, but I certainly respect Representative Landry's opinion to exercise his freedom of speech.